Thank you very much, Palki, and dear viewers. So welcome back to Amman with me, Daniele Pagani. Well, I am glad because I can start from a happy ending. I'm talking about 13 precious lives, the 12 lives of Thailand schoolboys and their football coach who finally have all been rescued against all the odds from the cave, dark and flooded, where they had been trapped for more than 10 days. This is a story which kept the world waiting. Everyone was holding his or her breath and waiting to understand what was going on, because it was absolutely very difficult to rescue these kids. And this is a positive stories of nations coming together against all odds and against all barriers, language barriers and methodological barriers, in order to give their expertise and save these 12 boys and their football coach. And WION's Siddhant Sibal has been on the ground following step by step this very difficult operation, which we can now rejoice and say that finally this is really a happy ending. Take a look at our report.
A sense of euphoria engulfed those waiting at the mouth of the Tham Luang cave as the last survivor was taken out. All 12 boys and their coach were finally out of the northern Thailand cave after 17 long days. Over 2 weeks that they spent in darkness and alienation, 408 hours that rescuers spent working day and night to ensure each one of them was safely back in their homes. The first confirmation came on social media from the Thai Navy SEALs. The Wild Boars were finally free, and a multinational rescue mission came to an end. The football team of 12 boys and their coach were trapped deep inside this cave in northern Thailand. Stuck in darkness, far away from their families, they kept inching towards higher ground as rainwater flooded the cave. The first ray of hope came on Sunday when 4 boys were safely rescued from the cave, following which rescuers made a steady progress. With a blueprint in place, 4 more were rescued on Monday, and as operations entered the last lap on Tuesday, rescuers were sure they would take it to its logical conclusion.
A son of a friend of mine was stuck in there, one of the 13 that was stuck, but he's out now. He left yesterday. I heard that he is healthy, but we still need to see the evaluation from the medics, right? If they are okay or not, but I think they are okay. They are all strong. I'm happy for them. I want to say thanks to all media and the government that helped in this way. I liked it a lot. The luckiest in the world, it's like winning the lottery. Definitely feels like winning the lottery.
After preliminary medical assessment at the mouth of the cave, the boys had been flown out to a hospital to the Chiang Rai town, where parents of those rescued over the last 2 days got to see their children after more than a fortnight. The mission in Chiang Rai has had the world on the edge, but with the well wishes of those watching and dedicated personnel who moved heaven and earth, the impossible was achieved. Bureau Report, WION.
Siddhant, you've been there, and this has been a very, very difficult story. No one actually knew if it was possible at a point to rescue and save all these lives, but this is a happy ending. How would you sum up all the emotions on the ground?
Well, the media was kept at a distance from the mouth of the cave so that the operations could go on smoothly. For the last many days, the media was waiting for any sign that things were going well. At the media center, 2 things people were waiting for. They were looking up at the sky, and 2 things they were waiting for. One, of course, the clouds, the monsoon clouds, because that was the biggest worry. It was a battle against water, and if it rained, it could have inundated the caves, and that could be really dangerous for the entire rescue mission. And another thing was the helicopters, because that was a ray of hope. That means that the boys are being rescued, because the boys were taken from the mouth of the cave through an ambulance to the helicopter, and from helicopter to the hospital, which is 1 hour distance from where I am standing. And earlier this evening, there was a spontaneous claps and cheering when the last helicopter flew over us, and it confirmed for many of us standing here that the boys have been rescued and the coach has also been rescued.
When the team of 13 went missing more than 2 weeks ago, Thailand authorities decided to move heaven and earth to ensure they were rescued safely. And they were not alone in this endeavour. 8 countries lent a helping hand to the Thai Defence Forces. Specialists from Australia, Britain, the United States, Israel, Japan, China, Myanmar and Laos joined about 1,000 Thai rescuers in the mammoth task. A team of 17 American Air Force rescue specialists based on the Japanese island of Okinawa were sent in to aid the rescue operation.
Here to advise and assist them in their operation, and so far just learning more knowledge, looking at potential courses of action, and I want to say that they're executing, whether it's dive operations, whether it's, surveying the land to look for an alternative entrance. I think, I can see the Thai authorities as well as, the international forces here, they're exploring all those options.
A group of 6 Chinese professional rescuers were invited to join in the mission. The team reached the site 2 days after the incident. These rescuers are professionals in cave rescue and brought with them special equipment for the mission.
The difficulty of this underwater rescue, I'm afraid, is not something recreational divers could understand. The complexity of it requires highly professional equipment and training. And on top of that, the diver is not diving alone. He is there to bring out a little kid who has no experience in diving. The fastest way, also the most direct way as far as we can see, is still to get them out through the underwater passage.
Each of them are implementing multiple tasks, devising new ways to speed up the process of extracting the children. Most of them highlighted the dangers of this rescue mission.
The conditions are very harsh. Bad visibility is dangerous to the most experienced divers. A Navy SEAL has died. That says a lot.
While the world was grappling with averting any unfortunate incident, many saw it as an opportunity to reap cheap rewards. American entrepreneur Elon Musk offered an idea for a mini submarine which he hoped would help rescue the boys. Elaborate tests happened thousands of kilometers away in the safe waters of a swimming pool, but nothing concrete to bring the idea to fruition. Unlike Musk and his team, 650 personnel from local administration worked night and day. A 100-member team of medical staff was at the Tham Luang cave to treat the boys. And with almost 100 more personnel from across the world, a mission as treacherous as this was finally accomplished. Bureau Report, WION.